Hello all. Just start warming up and moving around or stretching, whatever you need to do. We'll get going in a couple of minutes. Just wait for a few more to join. Hopefully the sun sneaks over here and warms up for a bit for me. It's a bit cold at the moment. But yeah, just start moving around and getting ready. Oh. Oh. How's everyone's morning going? Hey Alan, how are you? Got a good workout planned for you. I hope you got some bright colours on. If you don't, go and get some. Brightness always lifts your day. Doesn't it? Me? Got you out of bed. Got you out of bed, the bright colours. Oh.
Yes, it did.
So yeah, we've got a usual sort of setup today. So we've got our warm-up stage. So we'll do some movement, some activation, and do some isometric holds as well. Then we've got a circuit, which is 6 groups of 2, 3 rounds through each group. And then we've got 30 seconds on, 10 seconds off, with a 1 minute rest in between groups. So it's going to be a good session. Predominantly legs focused. Alright, so make sure you've got a water bottle close by as well. And we'll have another minute or so and then we'll get going. Hopefully not too dark here. The sun hasn't quite snuck over the house yet. Setting the fashion world alight with these pants. Definitely a trendsetter, I reckon. Just going to adjust the camera a little bit. Pumped for it. It's going to be a good one. Build up those legs. Alright, let's get into the warm-up. So we're just going to start with some leg swings. So if you need to hold on to something, we're just going to be kicking back and forward. But if you've got good enough balance, you can just kick the legs through. So just nice and gentle to start with. Just want to get some movement through the legs. If you've just rolled out of bed for the workout, might be a bit stiff. Make sure we get some movement through there first. Just swapping over between both sides as you feel. Slowly getting a little bit bigger, nothing too extreme yet. Change back over to the other side. Just forwards and backwards. Then we'll go sideways. So again, if you need to hold something, side to side, opening that hip up. Oh, not as good at balance it sideways. There we go. A few one way, a few the other way. Alright, then we're just going to go through a few toe touches, so just reaching down, touching the ground, and then we'll come back up, and back down. Just want to try and free up the hammies a little bit, loosen them up, so practice pushing your bum back, like you're going through that deadlift. You push your bum back, to help you get more range, get more of a stretch through your hamstring, posterior chain, and coming back up. Let everything hang at the bottom there, and back up. If you can't touch the ground, as you get further down, just slightly bend your knees, and then you can work on trying to bend your knees less and less each time. So we'll go for another 5 here. And one more down, and we'll reach up on this one. Alright, now we've got a couple of hamstring retentions, so trying to free up the hammies a bit more. So just before that, if we go through that toe touch again, see how far you can get. So see if you can touch the ground, or if you get halfway down your shin, or if you're not flexible at all and you get just past your knees, just get a rough estimate of where you're at. And then we're going to retest after we do a couple of these. So we're going through our hamstring retention. So going into the start of a deadlift. So bending the knees, but they're not moving forwards. Your bum's quite high. Should feel a stretch on the hammies there already. Back nice and flat. Here's Nova. And then we're going to row up and hold. And then what we're slowly going to do is start to push your knees backwards. So you're lifting your bum up higher and putting more tension on those hammies. Okay? So we're trying to find the point where you might get some shakes. Oh, and then we're just going to hold. So you're going to hold for about 30 seconds on this first one. So you're really trying to push into that zone where you get some shakes through the hamstrings, really feeling some tension in there. Oh. Make sure you're pushing your knees out sideways as well and they're not caving in or bowing out too much. You're straight, having your feet straight as well. You go for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and resting there. Shake it out, bit of a move. We'll just retest, so go down, try and touch your toes, see if it's any easier. I can feel I can get a little bit further down already. Alright, so we'll go for another one. This one will go for about a minute, okay? So I'll get my timer. Alright, so going to the bottom, same starting position, and then just pushing the knees back that bit further. And you always want to adjust your upper body, so your upper body should always be higher than your bum. So you don't want to be down too low with the upper body. So push the knees back, and that back's nice and straight. Holding that row. We're not squeezing the shoulder blades together. You're just holding the arms back but keeping the scaps nice and wide. And really push the knees back. Oh, I don't know if you can see there, my legs are going berserk. Shaking a lot. Oh. Got another 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and coming up out of that one. Oh, shake that one out, bit of a rotate around. Oh, all right, we'll go down and touch our toes again. And yeah, a little bit further. Oh. All right, so now we've got pelvic thrusts. So we've got 20 reps of just a normal pelvic thrust, just to get the glutes warmed up. Then we've got some functional glutes after that. Hey buddy, how are ya? You gonna join in? You gonna join in? He's in the way. There we go. Alright, so feet facing directly forward on your back. Squeeze your hips up and down. So up and down for 20. And then on the 20th, we'll hold for 10 seconds at the top. Thirty, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20 and hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Standing up, we're going to go through our functional glute. So starting in our sprint stance, so one leg forward, one leg back. That knee slightly bent, and then we're going to stand up onto one leg, squeeze this glute, hold for a couple of seconds, and then back down. So I've got 10 on each side. So hold the top for 3 to 5 seconds each time, and back down. 3. So you're going through a single leg hip hinge. So your hip goes back, upper body comes forward, you load up that glute. And then on the last one, we're going to hold for a bit longer. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Changing over. Oh, that one's a bit shaky. We'll start again. Up and hold. And back down. Keep your back nice and neutral. Try not to be too curved or too extended. Just want it nice and straight. And the last one again, hold for 10 seconds at the top. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Shake the legs out. Alright, so now we're just going to go into some isometrics. So we're just going to go through our single leg stance, isometric hold, and an isometric lunge. Alright, so it's that same finishing position we finished in the functional glute. So we're just going to bring that hip up and standing on one leg. Alright, so we're going to go for 45 seconds. And go. So you're working this hip flexor, the glute that's on the ground, this quad's working a bit as well. Also working the hamstring, the calf. 15 down. Try and keep it as high as you can. Oh yeah, should be feeling that really well in the hip flexor and the glute on the ground. 15 seconds to go. 10. 3, 2, 1. Swapping over straight into the other side. Oh, bit wobbly. This is a really good one for strengthening around your joints, so strengthening your tendons, which is where your muscle attaches to a bone or typically a joint. So it's really good for strengthening around there. "15 seconds to go. Oh. Keep holding. And we're 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Shake the legs out. Now we're just going to go into the isometric lunge. So we've got one leg forward, one leg backwards, both at about 90 degrees. And then we're just going to lift slightly off the ground and hover. Okay? And go. So lifting up and hold. And then you can go, if you're confident, you can go into a calf raise on the front leg as well. So getting the calf more involved by lifting the heel off. That will make it harder. So just see how you go. Whew. This one will burn. Oh yeah, this will get the legs nice and ready for the circuit. Another 10 seconds. And we're going to change straight over into the other side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Standing up, changing over. Straight into the other side. And up. Oh, how are the legs feeling so far? You'll be feeling the quads burning there. You can even start to get some ground tension involved, so you can push one leg forward, one leg backwards. So push your front leg forwards, your back leg backwards, spread the ground. Or you might start to pull them together. Just change up that activation a little bit. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and standing up. Ooh, shake him out. Ooh, all right, so that's the warm-up component done for today. Before we get into the circuit, if anyone wants to make any donations, there's a little money symbol in the live chat box. You just click on that. You don't have to donate. Anything's greatly appreciated. But yeah, I love bringing these sessions to you and doing live workouts, helping you out at home. So yeah, but if any support is greatly appreciated. Whew. So just grab a quick drink and I'll run you through the first group. So we've got 6 groups, but I'll demonstrate each different lot of exercises once we get to the next group. So the first one is a single leg pelvic thrust, left and then right. So that's the combination. So we've got 30 seconds on, 10 seconds off, 3 times through each side, okay? So I'll grab a drink myself, get the timer and the music set up, and we'll get into it. So a quick demo for the pelvic thrust or the single leg. Same as before, but you're going to keep that leg straight and just using one leg up and down. You can play around with where your foot is in relation to how close it is to your bum. That will get different hamstring and glute activation. Alright, here we go. I'll get the timer and music going. Hopefully you can hear the music this week. Cuts out a little bit. So if you can't, get your own going, get some motivation. Alright, where are we? Alright, here we go. We'll have a 10-second countdown on the timer. So single leg pelvic thrusts, left and right side. 3, 2, 1, and go. Oh, I can already feel that glute going. 10 seconds.
3, 1.
And rest. Changing sides. Try and keep that leg out straight if you can.
1.
And go. And control your hips back down to the ground. Try not to let them flop back down. Squeezing all the way up. Push the hips in, push through the heel. And rest. Back to the other side. Oh. Thanks guys. Thanks for donating. And go. Good way to start your weekend. Oh. Get it out of the way. The rest of your weekend's free. That's how I feel. Saturday morning workout. Just sets your weekend up.
3, 2, 1.
And rest. Oh.
3, 2, 1.
And go. If you're struggling with single leg, you can move back to just normal pelvic thrust, so 2 feet on the ground. Or even just trying to hold at the top. If you can't do the movement, just hold at the top for the whole time. That'll still get some work done.
3, 2, 1.
And rest. One more on each side, guys. Keep going. One group's nearly done.
1.
And go.
Side.
Pull. Keep going. 5 seconds left.
3, 2, 1.
And rest. Oh, yeah.
3,
2, 1, and go.
exercise.
Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love,
10 seconds. Keep going. Good work.
3, 2, 1.
And rest. Oh, standing up. We've got a minute rest now. Then we'll move on to group 2.
1.
So group 2 is lunges and lunge running man. So I'll demonstrate those while you're getting a drink and resting. So lunges, you're just stepping forward, coming back. Stepping out and back. Don't let your knee go too far over your toes. So you're stepping out and coming pretty much straight down. And then lunge running man, you're starting that lunge position. Fast feet at the top and then back down. So fast feet and back down. Should I miss a group then or not? No, I missed one. Oh. Oh. Maybe. Thanks, Alan. Thanks so much for your support. Oh.
3, 2, 1. Exercise. Get ready.
Oh. Alright, so we've got 10 seconds and we're into lunges.
3,
2, 1, and go. Lunges. And alternating sides.
let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel
Get that knee down to the ground. And then push back up.
on the run to the other side, my love.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
And change. Now we've got lunge running man. So you're down, up, and back.
3, 2, 1.
And go.
Exercise.
Fast feet at the top and back into that lunge. Good work, guys. Keep going. We've got 10 seconds. Don't know if you can hear Nova screaming there. Just been put inside. Digging too many holes in the lawn. Back to lunges. And go.
Exercise.
Oh, 30 seconds on seems like a long time. Especially when we're only up to group 2. 5 seconds, keep pushing through.
2, 1.
And rest. Might have to let him back out again.
3, 2, 1.
And go, lunge running man. "20 seconds. Just keep going at your own pace. Don't have to keep up with me. Just keep the legs ticking over.
3, 2, 1.
And rest. Back to lunges.
3, 2, 1.
And go.
Exercise.
15 seconds. Keep going. And rest. One more of lunge running man. 2, 1, and go. "15 seconds to go." Feel the legs burn. 5,
3, 2, 1.
and rest. Work. Got a minute. Oh. How we going out there so far, guys? Sorry, gotta let the little terror back out. Making too much noise. So the next group, we've got skaters and scissor jumps. So skaters, starting in that same running position, push to the side, and then back to the other side. So you're landing soft. Don't let your knees come too far forward, so you stick the landing and push off the other side. Scissor jumps, you're in a narrow, jump up and swap your feet. Okay? So you don't have your feet too far apart, your feet are nice and close, and jumping up and swapping in the air. Alright, we ready? We're back on in 5 seconds. If my timer works properly. Alright, so skaters are first.
1. Recovery.
Oh. And go, keep going.
Get ready. Three, two, 1. Exercise.
Keep going, keep going. Good work, guys. And rest there. Good work.
Get ready.
10 seconds and we're into scissor jumps. So narrow stance.
3, 2, 1.
And go. Jump, swap your feet in the air. Keep swapping the feet, try and get some air under the legs. Big jumps.
3, 2, 1.
And rest. Good work. Skaters.
3, 2, 1. Exercise.
Five seconds. Keep going.
3, 2, 1.
Rest. Back to scissor jumps.
3, 2, 1.
And go. Rest. Ooh, good work. One more of each. Doing well.
3,
2, 1, and go. Oh, it's getting a bit slippery here on the grass. slightly wet. Test the balance a bit more. 10 seconds.
3, 2, 1.
And rest. One more of scissor jumps.
3, 2, 1.
And go. Keep ticking them over. If you can't do the jumps, just move back to the lunges. 10 seconds.
3, 2, 1.
Rest. Ooh. Now I've got a minute off.
1. Exercise.
Good work. Grab another drink. Oh. How are the legs feeling so far, guys? So the next group is a squat hold and a hip twist to squat. So squat hold, we're just going to hold down there. An isometric squat and a hip twist. You're going to twist your hips and then down. Twist and down. Front leg goes behind and then you come down. If you can't do that, just do up and down squats, normal. Alright, so we've got 10 seconds. Oh, the legs are starting to get jelly now. So it's just a squat hold.
3, 2, 1.
And go.
Exercise.
Oh, it's going to be a tough one. Good work, 8 seconds. Oh. Feeling it.
3, 2, 1.
And rest. Good work. So I've got hip twist. So you twist your hips and down. Twist and down.
2,
2, 1, and go. If you can't do the twist, just do normal squats. This one's pretty brutal. Rest. Oh. Back to squat hold. And go. Oh. Gonna move around. Play around with where your bum is, how high it is, how low. If you're finding it's easy right down the bottom, shift it a bit higher. Oh, the quads. And rest. Oh, that one's a killer. Ooh. All right, hip twist to squat.
1. Exercise.
And go.
Shoot. Yeah, shoot.
Good work, 15 seconds. Keep doing what you can.
3, 2, 1.
Rest. One more of each. Squat hold and hip twist to squat.
3, 2, 1.
And go. Oh. Good work, 15 seconds. Quads are on fire. And rest. Oh. Hopefully you guys went better in that one than I did. Struggling. Hip twist to squat.
3, 2, 1. Exercise.
Oh, finding it easier to keep moving than the iso.
Three, two, one.
And rest. Good work. We got 2 groups to go.
3, 2, 1.
So we've got
Recovery.
jump squats and pop squats. So more legs. So jump squats, down, jump up, and land soft. Again, if you can't do the jump, just do squats or do a bit of a calf raise into a squat. And then pop squats, starting narrow, out to the side and back in. Alright. So we've got 40 seconds left. I'm just going to let the little terror back out. So we'll get started shortly. Come on. Are you going to behave? Come on. You have any phone? Oh. Alright, we're back. 10 seconds. So we're into squat jumps. Nova, come here, come here, come here. 3, 2, 1, and go. Squat jumps. Or squat with a calf raise if you can't do the jump. Land soft. Push your bum backwards. So land on the balls of your feet first, and your bum goes back.
Three, two, one.
And rest. Pop squats. Oh, not cold anymore.
2, 1.
And go.
Exercise.
Landing soft again. Balls of your feet. Don't land heavy on your heels. Rest. Squat jumps.
3, 2, 1.
And go.
Exercise.
Five seconds. Keep going.
3, 2.
Rest. Hop squats are next. Come on. Down this end. Down this end. Oh.
3,
Alright, got a little helper back.
1.
And go. Pop squats. Good boy. Stay here. No, you're not digging another hole. Too many holes, buddy. Work. 10 seconds.
Three, two, one.
Rest. One more of each.
3, 2, 1.
And go. Squat jumps. keep pushing, we're nearly there.
2, 1.
Rest. Pump squats. Last one in this group.
3, 2, 1.
And go. 20 seconds.
You can break me down, but I'll stay till the finish line. And I've been counting minutes for quite some time now.
3, 2,
Rest.
rest.
Oh. Now we've got a minute, and then we're into the last group. Oh, been a brutal session.
Recovery.
The last group is grunts with knee tucks. Alright, so a grunt is a burpee without a push up. So you up, down, out, in, and clap, and knee tucks, jumping, and hitting your knees on your palms, on your hands. Oh. So I've got 35 seconds. 6 exercises to go. Good work of you that have stuck the whole way through. Struggling a fair bit in this one as well. Tough to start your Saturday morning. 10 seconds, so grunts are first. It's a burpee without a push up.
3, 2, 1.
And go. Up and down. If you can't do grunts, do mountain climbers, which you're in a push-up position. Running, knees to your chest. If you're struggling to do the grunt. Press. So knee tucks.
3, 2, 1. Exercise.
Oh, brutal. And rest. Back to grunts.
3, 2, 1. Exercise.
Good work, keep going. Last one in this.
1.
Rest. If you can't do the knee tucks, just do high knees running on the spot. And go. Rest. Oh, one more of each. Then we're done.
3, 2, 1. Exercise.
One more in, guys. Ah, rest. Last round of knee tucks. And then we're done.
1.
And go.
Exercise.
Come here. Come here. 15 seconds.
Three, two,
Oh.
1. Rest.
Rest.
Three,
Oh.
2, 1. Recovery.
Oh. Whew. That's it for the session today, guys. Oh. Hope you enjoyed the session. I think someone asked a question about diet. So my diet, I don't have a strict diet of eating a certain amount of calories or carbs or anything like that. It's just a whole food diet, like keeping it neutral. So I always have veggies. So I might have a lot of like stir fries with veggies and meat. Have quite a lot of fruit as well in my diet. We don't snack on a lot of bad or fatty foods. So we make a lot of our own snacks. So so that way we know there's not any refined sugars in there. So if we're adding a sweetener, we'll use honey or maple syrup or something that's a bit more natural rather than just using refined white sugar.
Exercise.
Yeah, other than that, it's just being, I guess, not strict, but being aware of what you're eating. And so I know if I've eaten something bad, but my regular workout routine, I know that I can burn it off. But if you're someone that's a bit less motivated with your workouts, you've got to be more cautious of what your intake is through the day and just monitoring that. So yeah, there's no strict diet with me. Like, it's just
1.
a pretty standard diet, but keeping it healthy, but not to a ridiculous standard. So hopefully that helps you out. It was a bit of a long-winded answer, but yeah, it's just eat normal foods. Don't go and buy. So I don't eat Macca's or KFC or any of that stuff. So it's just a lot of home-cooked meals that I know what's going in it. So yeah, but exercise is the other thing. So keep up regular exercise, and this type of exercise as well is really good for burning fat and losing weight. Because your heart rate's really high and you get that raise of heart rate, but then you get that resting heart rate as well. So it's really good for burning calories, because once you even stop working out, it keeps burning calories because your heart rate's up and down and up and down, so you continue to burn calories after doing a workout like this.
1.
So these can be just as beneficial as going for a long 10k run or something like that. And this is actually proven to help with your aerobic capacity as well. So by doing these sort of circuit workouts, it can actually improve your long distance running, as it helps to work on your breathing. So yeah, I hope that answers your question. If you have any more, comment on the video once we upload it to YouTube, and we'll write a reply answer to you. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the session. I'll see you next time. Thank you.